if you are struggling to make sales in your business, that's because you're not marketing enough. And if you don't have any money to market and spend money on Facebook ads, then that means you need to be posting more on social media, but you're not doing that. See, you are watching countless videos on how to market more, how to make more money, how to get more sales, but you're not doing the thing that's actually going to get you there, which is producing more content. See, there are two different ways to promote yourself on social media. You can buy ads, whether it's Facebook ads or, for instance, in my OnlyFans business, I pay people to post me on their page, right? Or you can utilize the free option, which is posting on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, X, Threads. There's so many different social media platforms that you can take advantage of, but you're not doing that. And I think what a lot of people fail to realize is being a content creator, being an online entrepreneur, you guys, it takes a lot of work. Whatever you think is a lot, go ahead and 5x that, okay? It wasn't until I started going crazy, with producing content where I actually started to get more fans coming into my OnlyFans business. I used to think that as long as I posted once a day, that was good enough. And it's actually not, especially as I don't like to use the word oversaturated because I only live in my own world, okay? I don't know what other people are doing, but in a world where everyone wants to be a content creator, in a world where everybody aspires to make money online these days, it's going to require you to do more than what you might have had to do a few years ago. See, a few years ago, I would only post once a day, right? And I was getting decent amount of traffic into my OnlyFans. Well, now I'm posting, I'm posting about 30 times a day. So, and I told you guys how to do it in an efficient way, but that just goes to show you the amount of effort and energy that it takes to get this stuff done. Now, if you want to go the free route, what you can do, posting all day, every day, is I've told you guys, make YouTube videos and then have these YouTube videos chopped up into reels. That's probably the most efficient way to get it done. That's how I do it. So that's how I'm able to post on so many platforms multiple times a day, because just a whole bunch of chopped up reels from a long form YouTube video. But you got to make content creation the number one driver of your business, meaning you're going to have to set aside several hours a day to get it done. Think about it. If you work a full-time job, 9 times out of 10, you're either working 8 hours a day or some people are working 12 hours a day, right? Okay. Well, you're going to have to translate that into business. You're going to have to work and create content at least 4 hours out of that day. And then the other 4 hours, if you do an 8-hour day, is going to be geared towards running the actual business. The stuff that's inside once people find you and purchase something from you, right? Some of y'all aren't doing that. You've been sold this narrative that entrepreneurship is easy, that you can, work for an hour and then you have the rest of the day to do what you want. And that's not true. And I used to think that was true too, which is why I was making the money I was making back then versus now I make way more because I changed my mindset around it. 8 hours, minimum. 8 hours is the least amount of time that you'll work on your business. Now, if you're not full time with it, well, then you can only do what you have. So maybe for you right now, it's 4 hours, okay? And you're going to build it to 6 and then eventually 8. If you are full time with this, then why are you not spending a minimum of 8 hours a day? Honestly, I spend more than 8 hours a day. I'm about 12 hours a day. So that right there is the problem. If you have a problem with selling, well, I know for a fact you're not spending 8 hours a day promoting. I know that to be true. I don't even have to look at your business to know that. You're not doing it. People just don't know who you are. And the only way people are going to know who you are is if you are promoting all day for an extended period of time. You can't do it for 7 days and then get frustrated because still no one has purchased. No, you got to do that for at least 6 months before you can even begin to gauge whether or not what you're doing is working. Now, if you want to go the paid route, but you don't have any money yet, well, then you need to work a part-time job to get the money to invest, whether that's through Facebook ads or whatever else. I don't know what your business is to know what else you could be spending money on for ads, but that's the other way you're going to have to get it done. And even when you do that, you still have to create a whole bunch of content because you need a whole bunch of creatives. So It's content, 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 and more content. You should be posting reels, long form videos, story posts, going live. All of those things matter in the online business space. And if you're not doing those things, well, that's why you're not making any money. Now, I only keep about 30% of what my OnlyFans business makes. I only keep about 30%. And the rest of it is going back into the business. I have assistants, I have to buy ads, equipment when I need it, right? There's things that it costs to run the business, internet, stuff like that. And then business costs, so like the stand store costs, different subscriptions like more space on Google Drive, stuff like that, the certified check on the Instagram. Like, it's so many business costs involved, so I don't keep 100% of profits. OnlyFans cost me money in order for me to make money. So most businesses are like that. Most businesses are like that. It costs you money to make more money. And it's crazy because so many people are against spending money on their business. A lot of people look at it as a waste of time, or excuse me, a waste of money. A lot of people believe that stuff should be free. I don't know who raised you, but nothing in this world is free. I don't know where people develop that mindset, but you will see people say that, and I don't know what to tell you. If you're lost in that mindset, you're just going to be lost there. There has never been a time, and I've been a full-time entrepreneur now for 6 years. There's never been a time where I didn't have to spend money on my business to make more money. I don't know what world you live in. And if you don't have any money to spend on your business, well, then you need to start saving so that you can. Story time. I quit my 9-to-5 during COVID. I had just bought a house about 6 months prior. So my savings account was gone because it pretty much all went to the down payment. I was so sick and tired of being there, you guys. I just said F it and I quit. Now, I only had about $300 left on my credit card before it was maxed out. I had been trying to run the OnlyFans. I had just made the account like a couple weeks before I put in my 2-week notice. And I wasn't making any money. I had never done social media before, so I didn't even know what the hell I was doing for real. There was really nothing to Google about it back then. There weren't too many YouTube videos to watch back then. Like, it was still very new as far as popularity, right? During COVID. So I'm literally just winging it. But I noticed that what I was doing was not working. And I had to figure something out quickly because I had bills to pay. And so there was this one girl who I was following on social, and she had a bigger following than me, right? She didn't have millions of followers or anything like that, but she just had more followers than me. And so I was like, I'm gonna just message her and see if she can give me any type of advice, right? And I wasn't expecting it to be free. I just needed something. I needed to know something about where to start or just something, because I needed to figure this out. So I messaged her and was like, hey, I saw you post your screenshots from your statement page, and her statement page, she said she had made like $5,000 a month. So I was like, oh shit, that's a lot of money to me back then. I'm like, that's what I need right there. So I messaged her and was just like, hey, I saw you posted your statement page about how you made $5,000 last month. I'm new to this. I'm just trying to figure out how to get it done. And I sent it. Now, I didn't think she was going to message me back, but she did. And she was like, hey, yeah, I highly suggest that you purchase so-and-so's coaching. And so she gave me all the contact information. I went on Telegram, contacted the woman, and she told me, you know, what she was going to teach me and that it was going to cost me $300. I was like, all right. So now I don't have $300. So I'm looking at my credit card. I'm like, dang, I only have $300 left before this card is maxed out. Oh my gosh. I don't know. Like, I still got to put food in this house. I still need to get a couple dollars worth of gas. I'm just like, do I give her this $300? I'm not too sure. Like, I'm pacing the floor. This was all within like 20 minutes. Okay. This didn't take me days. This was within 20 minutes. I'm trying to figure out, like, what do I do? Do I give it to her? Do I not? Like, is this a scam? I don't know what to do. Right. So I was just like, you know what? F it. F it. I put my card in, sent it to her. Right. Got into the coaching. Did every single thing that she told me to do, which, by the way, I was not doing. I wasn't doing any of the things that she told me to do. And none of the things that she was telling me to do were things that I even found in my own research. There was nothing that I saw on YouTube about what she was telling me to do. There was nothing that I was able to Google about what she was telling me to do. So if I had continued to waste time looking for YouTube videos and waste time looking for on Google, I still wouldn't have been doing what she told me to do. I did every single thing that she told me to do to the T. After the first 30 days of doing what she told me to do, I made $2,000. I bought the coaching again. It was every month you pay for it, $300 a month. I bought it again. The second month that I was in her coaching, I made $5,000. I had already made my money back. Imagine if I had that mindset of, oh, things should be free and I shouldn't have to spend no money. I would still be sitting here to this day trying to figure the shit out. Or I would have gave up on it completely. You don't know everything. And nothing is free. Nothing is free. I have always had to spend money to make money. I have always had to pay someone for information that I did not have in order to use that information to make more money with my business. I've always invested in myself. I've always had mentors. I had a personal trainer when I lost 100 pounds. I have always spent money to get the results that I wanted. There has been nothing that I have done for free or that information I've gotten for free that got me what I wanted. Nothing. And it's crazy because people will spend money to go to college to get a degree that's pretty much useless. They'll spend $50,000 for that. But they won't spend any money on coaching. They won't spend any money on training. They won't spend any money on mentorship. They won't spend a dime because that's the scam. It doesn't make sense. People know that they have a marketing issue, but they still don't believe that they should pay Facebook ads, buy Facebook ads. They won't do it. They won't do it. They will not spend money on Facebook ads. And even if they do spend money on Facebook ads, they would rather waste money on Facebook ads instead of have someone teach them how to run Facebook ads properly so they don't waste money running Facebook ads because now they know what settings to use and how to run them. They will waste thousands trying to figure it out themselves and still never figure it out and then wrap it up to Facebook ads don't work. The mindset of people is crazy. It is absolutely ridiculous. I don't know what to tell you. If that's the mindset you have, good luck with that. But at the end of the day, you have to spend money to make money. And you need to be posting more content. I'm telling you this from years of experience. If you're struggling with sales, it's because you're not posting enough. So whatever you think you're doing, you need to go ahead and 10x it. Shit, you probably need to figure out a way to 20x it. You have to get crazy. You have to get obsessed. You have to become delusional. You have to post, and you should be posting everywhere. I told you guys on multiple videos, not even just on each platform, but you need multiple accounts on those platforms. You need to be posting on all of those. So leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts. Are you struggling with making sales? And are you posting as much as you should be? Don't lie. Also, make sure you subscribe to the channel if you haven't already and join the Patreon. The link is down below in my description. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.